Oh, okay. Hi everyone. Today is 22nd of September, and this is OSRA Scrum. Here is Craig, Motasem, and me. It seems that Nikita won't participate today. Well, let's. Am I sharing my screen or not?
No.
But I thought I share
I
it.
think sometimes you go to share it because I think it appears and then disappears.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I can
I
see it now.
Yes. And now I should present to everyone. Okay. Well, Motasem, your turn.
I did not do any coding. I went through the PRs. Oh, we have open like a couple of PRs submitted today by Nick and one by Craig, I think. And I just went through them, doing some code reviews. I responded also to some of uh, there was one of my PRs as well. I got a comment and also on it. And during the weekend, I talked to the client to get their exact vision of how they look, how they see the sponsorship process going, what they wanted to do. So they sent me some PDF document with some like handwritten notes explaining the process they want to go through for establishing a new sponsorship. I've shared that with Nick, and I was hoping that he would be here today, this meeting, to discuss this more. But anyway, we can do this even after the Scrum. So there are a lot of new things they are asking for. So maybe I'll need to add a few stories to this.
But Motasen, why we didn't discuss that before we choose that story to our sprint? Because it's really strange when we discuss the story which was already accepted and put it into sprint backlog. Actually, we shouldn't change that story. After it completion, we can discuss changes to it, but in the middle of a story, it's really bad things when we're trying to change something. We definitely need to.
I think this one was taken by Nick at that time, even though I mentioned earlier that we still don't have the exact requirements from the client. But Nick said like he will start by doing the models, like the things that we for sure we know we need, and then he will, until that time where we get the exact requirements, we will have clearer idea of what's required.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to happen all the time. I think we just need to be disciplined. I think Nick's maybe is a little bit concerned because the requirements are changing, but as you said, we just need to finish the existing PT story as he has it, and then we can look at making the changes at a later date. I think, I don't know, there seems to be some confusion. It's almost like Nick's seen the requirements and then wonders whether he shouldn't just go for the final requirements. But I think there's a lot of merit in getting the minimum viable product, which is what the original PT story is for, and then having separate PT stories as per the client's requirements.
Yes.
Yes, I think yeah, maybe this is another approach. Like, get to whatever Nick is working on, get it to our working state, something
Yeah.
that can merge into our brand, our main repo, even though it is not exactly what the client wants.
Yeah.
But it's something we can base the future work on, and I'll add the new PT stories to change on that feature or that story.
Mm-hmm.
That will get to where the client wants, maybe in the next sprint.
Yeah, that is much better. You need to create something that minimum fulfill that client needs in that was stated in user story, and after that go. But now we're talking about your story. Okay, add an orphaned list. What's happened with it?
With which one?
Add an orphan list, your story.
Yes, I submitted a PR. It still hasn't been merged yet. And I remember it had four, it had four tasks. So I finished two of them. The PR is currently under code review. I think the last couple of comments I got today. So I will try to address them today, and hopefully that will make it available for merge. Next one, I'll have to do the next set of tasks. I have two more tasks.
So you are going to work on them.
Yes, once my thing is merged, the existing PR is merged. Because also I was busy with other things, talking to the client and getting the requirements, code reviewing other PRs as well. But now I'm done with all of that, so I'll continue on this one.
Okay.
Do you know what Nick's suggesting in terms of factory usage? Have you seen that, Matson?
I saw that comment. You also asked, do you need this for province or the actual partners, right?
Yeah, because my gut feel, and I'm no expert on this, but I don't mind so much changing it for the things that it's, so things like province that it's dependent on. But I thought the idea of creating a partner through Cucumber and taking it all the way through was to make sure that all the fields were working properly. And
yes, and we need to test different scenarios. Like I need to test with a partner with different status, for example, two different. So I need to build the partner myself. Maybe I can rely on the factory to give me a generic partner object, and then I change that particular attribute.
But I think the table's useful because you can see. You see that in the scenario.
Exactly, it shows you exactly what's your background for starting the test, and then how it goes through.
So I mean, if he's just saying that we say something like, given this partner, and then we make the province up in the background as part of a factory, then that would make sense.
Yeah.
If he's suggesting it for partner, I'm not sure whether that's such a great idea.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I can fix it I guess for the first part related to the province, and submit a change on my PR, and then ask Nick when he's around, like if this is what he meant or he has something else in mind.
Okay. Okay, Craig, your turn.
I've submitted a PR today, which is working on my story.
On which story?
The sponsor OSRA ID generator.
You haven't started yet. Come on, Craig.
I haven't ticked the box, but as soon as the PR is accepted, then I'll tick the tasks.
Why you didn't tick the task?
Because the PR is not being accepted.
But it's just for start.
We know you started working on it.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
It'll take you. I'll tell you what. In 3 years' time, I might just about get this done the way you want me to. So let me take them now.
Okay, let me update. No. No.
Do you see those now?
No.
Now you need to click start on the actual PT story.
Yes.
And once your PR is merged, you tick the task.
Oh, okay, right. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Now it is. Yes. Yeah. So we now see that you work on story. Okay. So you submitted PR for how many tasks?
3 3 of them, I think. Basically, you can see the drop-down boxes for branch and organization in the user interface now.
Mm-hmm.
And the model checks to make sure that you have only one of those selected, but at least one of those selected, and does all the validation. But selecting them doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't create an OSRA ID because I don't want the. I've noticed all these pull requests getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and although it seems only a little stretched to make that happen, I like to keep the pull requests small and make incremental changes. So
yeah, fair enough.
We're on good track for that at the moment. If everyone's happy with it.
Okay. Okay, and we have one chore and one task story where it wasn't taken yet.
Which are those?
Confirm delete request ignored for non-deletable models.
Okay.
Yeah, this one. And big story actually, import orphans from an orphan list. We took that story into that sprint and they have no ideas how can we finish it until Thursday. What do you think, guys?
We'll be struggling a little bit because it's dependent on.
Yeah, this I don't think it will finish in this sprint because it is complicated and it depends on having the orphan list completed also.
We are getting better though. I mean, that's just 2 short. Last time.
Definitely, yes.
I know it's not brilliant, but I do see improvement.
Yeah, we have great base, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
We just need to make sure that I can actually use pivotal tracking.
Yeah, well, anyway, you will start. If every Scrum I will notice that, you will start to use it. Yeah, because we're in much better ways. What about organizations? It still hasn't been delivered.
No,
Organizations.
done, right?
Well, I think it was done quite far, but it was delivered to production or not?
Organization.
So client could see it.
The issue with organization and branches, the client will not see anything because the only UI they will interact with these is.
Well, maybe it doesn't matter. Is it on production server or not production, but is it on demo server or not?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, then you should click it to deliver, and it should be accept or reject story, but not in phase of deliver, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, any other questions, ideas, suggestions?
No.
We just need to catch Nick. And
Yeah.
How I'll add the stories and see what he wants to do with his Excel.
Yes. Definitely. Yeah. And okay, so on Thursday we have a client meeting at which time?
2 p.m. my time. I think it's like 1 hour. So
it was 7 or 8 UTC, wasn't it?
Yeah, 7:30 UTC now.
Now it's at 6 UTC.
At 6 UTC. Okay. Okay. On Thursday. Well, I hope we will finish. Okay, we need to finish at least 2 stories: orphan list and sponsor OSRA ID. And maybe Nick's story. Yeah.
I should be good to go for that. Now I might make the end of that meeting, but I certainly won't make the start. So apologies for that.
No
problem. Okay, guys, then have a great evening and see you tomorrow.
Okay, take care.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.